Welcome to Halal Things Considered. I'm your host, Adam Soltani, and we provide you with important news for Oklahoma's Muslim community and beyond. In a recent report for the Islamic Society of Greater Oklahoma City's Mercy Food Pantry, they have continued their social services to the Oklahoma community, providing 95% of their social services, including food boxes, diapers, formula, and so many other things, to people that aren't even Muslim. In fact, in 2021 alone, they have served almost 12,000 individuals. What an outstanding community service being provided by Mercy Food Pantry. In other news, many of the local agencies here in the Oklahoma City area continue to provide assistance to our newcomers from Afghanistan. CARE Oklahoma has partnered with Catholic Charities and the Sparrow Project to ensure that the almost 900 Afghan refugees that have arrived already have all the assistance they need to establish a strong foundation for themselves. In particular, the Muslim community has been very active in providing them with welcome kits, welcome meals from a local halal restaurant, hygiene items, clothing, winter coats, hats, gloves, and so much more. Many Oklahomans ask me, what is the difference between Afghans and ourselves? These are our new neighbors, and people want to know. I tell them it's quite simple. The only difference between an Afghan refugee and an Okie is an Afghan refugee will learn how to speak English the proper way. The Islamic Society of Tulsa has embarked on a new journey to expand and build an Islamic center on a plot of land that they purchased back in 2014 in Broken Arrow. I'm sure that will excite the Islamophobes, but CARE Oklahoma will support them in this new endeavor. The Islamic Society of Greater Oklahoma City is expanding its restrooms and wudu area. For those who don't know, before each of the 5 daily prayers, Muslims, they perform a ritual washing which includes the hand, the face, the arms, and the feet. That's why Muslims have some of the cleanest feet around. Speaking of expansion, Siralto Noor Foundation this year is beginning a prison education program to provide a dynamic and a robust educational curriculum and a community of learners for our brothers and sisters who are incarcerated in Oklahoma. And last but not least, UPNA, the Association of Pakistani Physicians of North America, will be having a big convention here in Oklahoma City in March. Please join them and support their amazing initiatives. Did you know that there are approximately 40,000 Muslims here in the state of Oklahoma, which is 1% of the state population? And that mirrors the 3 to 5 million Muslims in America, who are also 1% of our nation's population. And Muslims have been in our country for more than 400 years. This has been your monthly Islam Fact with Adam Soltani. Shifting gears and looking at local politics. Coming up on March 10th, CARE Oklahoma will host its 8th annual Muslim Day at the Capitol. This will be the first in-person Muslim Day since 2020 and the surge of the COVID pandemic. Make sure to join us and let's show our legislators who the Muslim community really is. Speaking of legislators, this legislative session is going to be a wild one. It's going to be an absolute roller coaster, and you should be prepared for some crazy bills as well as a lot of insane rhetoric from the House and Senate floor. In fact, Senator Nathan Dahm seems to be competing with the likes of former Representative John Bennett, former Representative Sally Kern, and even our former Governor Mary Fallin for the crown of craziest legislator to ever serve. Let's look at some of the bills that he has filed. First up, we have Senate Bill 1226, in which basically Senator Dahm wants to deny citizenship for all people who are born in Oklahoma to parents who are not citizens. That seems to be antithetical to the whole concept of being a citizen in America. Next, we have Senate Bill 1228, in which Senator Dahm wants to permit the legislator to transfer money from Oklahoma that was received to help us through the COVID pandemic to states that border Mexico to help build a wall. What in the name of Donald Trump are we talking about here? Not up next. And the list goes on, including Senate Bill 1231, in which Senator Dom wants the governor to be able to allow the National Guard to go to the southern border of our state for security. I guess they don't want Texans coming into Oklahoma. Next up, we have Senate Bill 1331. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's thinking. He wants to require higher education institutions to allow individuals with handguns and no prior history of violence to go into the university with their guns. And he wants to do the same thing for the Capitol with Senate Bill 1329. Look, I could keep going, but you get the idea. I don't think Senator Dom is the kind of person that we really want serving on our legislature, but I digress. Let's be vocal about these bills and ensure that our voices are heard and our concerns regarding these crazy proposals are heard with our senators and our House members. Last up, we have two strange proposals from Senator George Burns. First up, Senate Bill 1774, in which he basically wants school districts to be able to prohibit teachers from discussing controversial current events in the classroom. I wonder what those could be. And additionally, he's proposed a Senate Resolution number 26, in which he wants to reaffirm the historical alliance between the state of Israel and Oklahoma. First of all, that's just strange in and of itself. But second of all, it seems to be something aimed at offending not only the Palestinian community, but anyone who wants to celebrate our diversity and see Oklahoma as an inclusive state. And how could I forget? House Bill 3890, proposed by Representative Tammy Townley. Yes, that is her actual name. From Ardmore, in which she wants to declare the Holy Bible as the official book of the state of Oklahoma. First of all, that is a First Amendment violation right off the bat. Second of all, one of my Facebook friends brought up a good point. Exactly which Bible are we talking about? Because Bible, in and of itself, is a word that is interchangeably used much of the time to refer to many different holy scriptures. And if we're talking about the Christian Bible, which version? It's very confusing. Nevertheless, CARE Oklahoma and other organizations will be working to oppose silly legislation like this that violates our religious freedoms here in the state. Last up, let's take a look at the Omicron variant of COVID, which is having a great impact on all of us as Oklahomans. Please continue to be safe and continue to be vigilant out there. The numbers are at an all-time high, and we need to keep our community, our family, and our friends safe so that we can finally move past this pandemic. Kazi, how are we gonna end this thing? Be like, hey, my name is Adam Riley, and this has been All Things Considered. I mean, Halal Things Considered. Welcome to Halal Things Considered. I'm your host, Adam Soltani, and we provide you with important news for Oklahoma's Muslim community and beyond. I hope you got enough of that. We're good. Okay, because I couldn't hold a straight face. Okay.